BTS members Kim Taehyung and Jungkook are back in the spotlight after both were spotted enjoying the rest of their vacation in Switzerland before heading back to South Korea. The serene atmosphere of the Swiss mountains and the refreshing cool air seem to be the perfect backdrop for their moment of reflection after a long, tiring schedule. From the blue lake to the rows of warm wooden chalets, Taehyung and Jungkook seem to be enjoying the last days in a simple way, taking a leisurely stroll, enjoying a hot coffee, and occasionally laughing their heads off without the pressure of the big stage spotlight. According to sources circulating among fans, the two have already arranged a flight back to Korea in the near future. Although there has been no official confirmation from the agency, the atmosphere of preparing to go home is clear. Things began to be tidied up, memorable photographs were immortalized, and some of their favorite locations in Switzerland were visited for the last time before leaving Europe. Many fans speculate that this trip is not just an ordinary vacation. After various individual activities and dense projects, this moment is considered a time to recharge with energy. Taehyung, who is known for his artistic spirit, seems to blend in with the natural landscape of Switzerland, while Jungkook seems to enjoy freedom of movement without a strict training schedule. What makes the public even more curious is the expression of both of them, which looks calm but full of meaning. It was as if this trip gave them space to talk about many things, about the future, about music, or maybe about big plans after returning to Korea. Switzerland is not only a tourist destination, but a witness to the warmth of their friendship amid the pressure of the global entertainment world. Now, attention is turning to the moment of their return. The airport in Korea is predicted to be filled with the enthusiasm of fans who are looking forward to the arrival of the two stars. After enjoying the cool Swiss mountain breeze, Taehyung and Jungkook will return to the hustle and bustle of the Korean music industry that is always waiting for their latest work. Will there be a collaborative project, or will each focus on individual activities? Obviously, this trip in Switzerland became a small but memorable chapter in their long story as part of BTS, a quiet moment before returning to shine on the world stage. Ahead of the day of return to South Korea, Kim Taehyung and Jungkook's mood is said to be changing to be more reflective. If at the beginning of their arrival they seemed full of curiosity and enthusiasm to explore every corner of Switzerland, now those last days feel calmer, like someone who wants to keep the best possible memories before leaving. Some fans who happen to be at the same tourist site claim to see the two enjoying the afternoon by walking slowly by the lake, wearing warm clothes in dark shades. No exaggerated gestures, no drama, just two best friends seemingly sharing a long conversation. That simple moment actually made a lot of people touched. Behind the glitter of the stage as BTS members, they are still two young men who need time to breathe. The return journey began to feel more real. Large suitcases that were previously neatly arranged are now open again to make sure there are no items left behind. Small gifts for family and other members are said to have been prepared. Taehyung, with his artistic taste, reportedly chooses some unique Swiss objects, while Jungkook is more practical, buying items that he thinks are useful and have a story. But what caught the public's attention the most was the aura of the two, who looked more mature. Many consider this journey to bring emotional changes. Switzerland, with its silent landscape, seems to be a space of contemplation after years of global spotlight. There's an impression that they not only enjoyed the vacation, but also rearranged the focus and purpose when returning to Korea later. Speculation is growing. Will they return to the studio? Is there a song inspired by the cold air of the mountains and the silent nights of Europe? Taehyung, who often expresses his feelings through melodies, is most likely harboring new ideas. Jungkook, with his perfectionist spirit, may have already imagined the concept of the next exercise, and on the other hand, fans in Korea are starting to prepare for their arrival. The airport is predicted to return to being a sea of purple, a symbol of support that never recedes. But in the midst of that enthusiasm, many also hope that they can go home comfortably without excessive pressure. Switzerland may be just one destination in the long journey of their careers. But for Taehyung and Jungkook, the place is now part of the story, about pause, about friendship, about calm before returning to the roar of the stage. And when the plane carrying them took off for Korea, What was left behind were not only footprints in snow, but also a new chapter that was ready to begin as soon as they returned to their homeland. Their last morning in Switzerland felt different. The sky seemed brighter, as if giving a tender farewell to Kim Tae-hyung and John Jungkook. The cold air that initially felt biting now actually feels soothing, like a silent hug before returning to the hustle and bustle of the entertainment world in South Korea. The hotel where they stayed. The morning atmosphere was filled with simple but meaningful activities. Jungkook was seen rechecking the flight schedule and making sure all travel documents were complete. Meanwhile, Taehyung stood for a moment by the large window of their room, looking at the mountains covered with snow remnants. His gaze was deep, as if storing pieces of memory that didn't want to be lost just like that. This journey is indeed short when compared to the length of their careers part BTS, but the impact feels great. Many believe that this kind of quiet time they rarely get. There are no stage lights, no live shows, no late-night rehearsals. Just time, nature, and honest conversation between two best friends that on the way to the airport, they both seemed more relaxed than usual. No tired expression, just radiated readiness. Jungkook with his firm steps carried the suitcase, occasionally smiling a little. Taehyung walked beside him, wearing a long coat in his trademark, effortlessly stylish style. They looked like two individuals who had rediscovered the rhythm of their breath at the Swiss airport. The few international fans who recognized them kept their distance respectfully. The view is breathtaking, but the atmosphere is breathtaking. There was a moment when Jungkook made a small bow as a form of thanks, while Taehyung waved his hand briefly before entering the departure area. That simple gesture was enough to make many people's hearts tremble. Now, the plane carrying them is preparing to leave Europe. The long journey back to Korea is not just a change of location, but also a transition of atmosphere. From the quiet of the mountains to the boisterous cheers of fans. From an intimate pause to a dense agenda. This time, however, something was different. Both looked more prepared, calmer, more restrained. Many are looking forward to what will happen after they land. Will there be any new project surprises? Will the moments in Switzerland be transformed into song lyrics full of emotion? One thing is for sure, this trip has added depth to their story. And when the plane's doors open in Korea, the world will welcome them again. Not just as global idols, but as two souls who have just completed a chapter